So today, after talking with John yesterday on the phone about tech on the old Pontiac, everything he labeled off, the only thing I didn't have was battery hold down. So today I'm going to make one, and it's the way that it's set up in that old Pontiac. You can't have like two bolts coming down and a strap across the top. So I'll show you what I come up with. Come on, let's go check it out. Hey folks, welcome to the Dark Hollow Garage. Alright, time to break out the tap and die set now. Alright, I'm going to have to drill and tap this now, and I will weld a nut to the back of it later on, just for added insurance. But this is the piece that's going to bolt to the core support, and I'll explain it here in a little bit. I had to narrate some because of the radio. I can't work without the radio on. I don't know how you guys do it. I love my tunes jamming while I'm working. Alright, about done with this piece. I'm resizing the all thread a little bit here with my die. I got a couple of different nuts that I want to use on it, and the nuts that would fit this I didn't really have in stock, so I just went ahead and re-dyed it for this nut to fit on here. This will hold the strap to the battery tray here in a little bit. You'll see. Okay, here we're going to do a quick test fit. You can see that piece up on the radiator core support there. That's going to get a little bit more work to it here in a few minutes, but I wanted to make sure that this fit real well. Wanted to make sure that where that comes down off of the radiator core support, it's actually a little bit lower than the height of the battery. So it did push down on the battery back there. But I'm going to weld on another piece to it to be able to keep it from moving left or right. It definitely doesn't move up and down. She's pretty tight. And here's our all thread bolted in down to the bottom of the battery box. Come across over to this piece that has the notch. And here's a quick example of how this works. Why that notch is there, and that tab on that steel piece goes into that notch right there. Hard to do when you're holding the camera. Okay, so now we're going to go on to powder coating. Now this is the piece that goes up onto the core support. We've got it hooked up to electric here to do the powder coating. I also added a flat piece across it. That goes up against the core support to keep it from turning left or right, holding it, straight up and down vertically. And here's our aluminum piece, the strap that goes across the top of the battery, getting it all powder coated up. The other piece is steel, this piece is aluminum. All the parts I already prepped. I spared you that part of it. I don't think you care to see me wipe stuff down with Prepsol and Scotch-Brite it and what have you, and bead blast it. I bead blasted the steel part. We're hooked up to the electric, flip her around. We're just about ready to go in the oven. Yeah. Okay, those are all powder coated up. They're in the oven curing right now, 400 degrees, and we'll get them out here in just a few minutes. Alright, we're all powder coated. As you can see, it's in a textured black. This piece here goes into that hole there, holds it down, bolts to the core support. Got a little piece right here to keep it from, oops, can you see it? Oh, the light's not catching it. Keep it from twisting this way. Alright, let's go get it installed. Alright, let's get this put together here. Let's get this strap down out of the way. Alright, we're going to put this piece in. It goes back under here. Man, I tell you, out of all the wrenches I've got in my drawer, these ratchet wrenches are just awesome. I absolutely love them. They are a must-have. Alright, there's that piece there. Now what happens is, you got a hole in this end, you got a slot in this end. This comes in. It's on like that. The battery centered. So this is putting pressure down on the battery right here, where that goes into that slot. It has this piece here to keep it from twisting that I welded on. And here I was talking about my ratchet wrenches, how much I love them, and I was too lazy to walk over to the box and get one to fit this nut, so I'm fussing with it a little bit. And there we have it. Battery hold down. She ain't going nowhere. We can set our wiring back. Good to go. The core support tab goes deep enough into the aluminum strap across the battery that it should not be able to pop out, up or out. It's I think almost a 1/4 inch sticking down past that. I don't remember. But there she is, folks. She's all finished up. Should work nicely. Hopefully that's okay. Well, that's it for that. It works pretty good. Works pretty good. Battery's nice and tight. So, and it's made out of some stout stuff, so should hold just fine, I would think. I hope it's okay. I appreciate y'all dropping in. We'll catch you next time.